What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time.
You guys, we got canceled. It happened.
It was my fault.
But not really. But, we were kind of wondering, like, what would happen? What if we did get canceled? Or, like, what would be the last straw? What would make people cancel us?
Something that Brandy said.
Lord. You think it'd be your fault?
I think it, yes, most likely would be my fault. Because y'all ain't gonna bully me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, sorry. See?
Also, yeah, probably because I would have just stopped talking. I think I tend to catch myself. But also, no, I could have a view that somebody doesn't agree with. That it is very possible. Yeah. That is a very possible option. So, But, speaking of being canceled, it has not happened to us, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have. Being canceled and the cancel culture and all of that is, like, popular. It has been for a minute.
It's a big thing right now.
Yeah, like, somebody mess up or do something you don't like. Oh, cancel them. We don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sticks. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
So I guess the first question is, like, what is cancel culture?
For the ones who don't know, what is cancel culture? I found this on an educator's website, and it's a teaching about cancel culture.
Oh, okay.
And it says the meaning of the term cancel culture is widely debated. Mm-hmm. Put simply, cancel culture is the practice or tendency of engaging in mass canceling as a way of expressing disapproval and exerting social pressure. Okay. And that's from Webster. The debate, however, lies in whether cancel culture is truly accountability, mm-hmm. Jesus, culture, or bullying on a larger scale.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
It being either of those.
Absolutely. In general, liberals tend to view cancel culture as a way to hold people of power accountable, while conservatives see the phenomenon as harmful and dangerous, but this is not always the case. By teaching students about cancel culture, educators are not only helping students understand cancel culture in the media, but also giving them the chance to form their own opinions about the practice. And that's, because this is a teacher's
it's like
website.
A class or something.
So they're teaching about it.
Okay.
So, that was their definition of cancel culture.
I think I agree with most of that. To me, it's like the popular mindset that you can decide pretty much who people should follow or people should be done with based on, like, their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like everybody's quick to make a judgment. You, like I said, you somebody mess up or do something you don't like, you feel like you have the power to just end them.
Yeah.
Or to influence people to stop supporting or,
right.
All that. So, okay.
Hello, if you're trying to cancel these people.
So do you agree with cancel culture? Like, should it exist? Like, should it be a thing? Should people deciding, I'm going to cancel you, or encouraging people, we should cancel them? Do you think that should even be a thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I think cancel culture is another way of like in some cases judging people, mm-hmm. like who are in court and going to jail for life or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're making a decision on their life.
You're giving a life sentence based on one action or mess up or something.
Yeah, like y'all out here playing God or something.
Sure. I think like if you have a lot of influence, you deciding to declare someone canceled could really mess up like whatever they got going on. So like you can mess up their career or something if you have that power and influence. So yeah,
I guess it's because there's a lot of people who have been, or people who have tried to cancel certain people who really didn't deserve it. And then there's some people that absolutely,
deserved it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't know. It's like a popularity thing. I don't know. I can't even explain it.
But should it be a thing? Should people have the ability or that power to like influence a group of people to like, hey, let's pull back from this brand. Let's pull back from this person.
Yes and no, depending on what the situation is.
Yeah, I think it's just the term canceling is what the issue. Because like you should definitely redirect your support. Let's say somebody's like operating unethically or they've like wronged, just they've used discrimination or something. Like you absolutely should redirect your business elsewhere. You know, to pretty much show them that's not okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm canceling you. You will never work another day. Like,
like, yeah.
But should they not feel that? Should they not feel that hit in business, or should they not feel that? You know? Yeah. I think it's just to me, I think it's probably the term canceling.
Yeah. You know, before back in the day, like you do something, you most likely got away with it. Now everybody's like finding out everything. You know what I mean? Because everything is so public now.
And that's why like some stuff is coming back to get people. Like stuff they've done in the past that may not necessarily have been public and is now coming back. Especially like once they reach a certain status, like, you know, that's when people seem to dig up things the most.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, 20 years ago you did this. Yeah. And we don't like it. So we're done with you now.
We're done with you now. Yeah. I think I'm neutral. Like, and it depends on the situation. Yeah. I'm neutral in this.
I just think if you know you have that power or that influence to to influence to sway a group of people a certain way, you just got to be careful with that influence. Like, don't be abusing it and misdirecting it and all of that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But so do you think we actually have the power to like fully cancel people though? Or people or brands, you know, do we fully have the power to cancel something or someone?
Yeah, I think so. I think how you were speaking about like losing money and things like that. And if it gets too bad, absolutely.
But are they ever fully okay? So I asked, are they fully canceled? Because you know, a lot of people can be like, "No, we're done with them," but there's probably still that small percent. Somebody's still supporting them.
Yeah,
like some people, and it could be that's few people that supporting them keeps them afloat. Or let's say enough people do draw back, and let's say something goes out of business, but they felt that support, so it's like. I was never fully canceled. I still had supporters. I still had fans. Somebody liked it. Like,
so maybe not a full cancellation, but you gonna feel it.
Okay,
you gonna feel it.
Yeah, cause like that's always been my. Well, that's like a lot of times when these things come up, because it's like the people that are canceling a certain person. It's like, were you that target? Were you their target anyway? Like, were you listening to their stuff anyway? Were you buying their stuff anyway?
Yeah. Then what have you done?
Because it's like, if they weren't already benefiting from you anyway, you saying, "Oh, I don't support you," that does nothing.
Yeah,
like
because you weren't supporting them in the beginning. Begin with.
So I'm like, I feel like a lot of the cancellation is verbal, just verbal, or maybe selective, because it's like you cancel somebody for one thing, but then you let somebody else get away with something reckless. It's like so.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here that should be canceled that are not canceled.
Like who?
I ain't even gonna. That's gonna get us canceled or hate mail or whatever. But y'all know whatever came to your brain. Yes, them. Okay. But yeah,
And that's what's crazy because like you could have had a certain person in your mind. Somebody watching could have had a completely certain other different person for a completely different reason. It's like
there's a couple people in my brain.
so it's like who are you? Well, no, I can't say who are you to make a decision because especially like some of these are like completely justified. You know, people be cutting up, and they need to feel the consequences of their actions. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
I think cancel culture makes people who are in the spotlight watch what they doing. Okay. Sometimes. And at the same or then after it happens, it's like, okay, yes, I feel it. I apologize. Like it makes people straighten up.
It kind of like keeps people in line.
Sometimes
helps.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it also gives people a false sense of power. Like they feel like they have the power to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
That they don't really have.
Yeah.
Or they shouldn't have. That's just me though.
I get that because it's not everybody out here. It's a lot of people that don't care. Also, like really don't care. Like you live your life, you do something wrong, you know you did wrong, suffer consequence, whatever, and whatever. Like the good old days.
Not the good old days.
No, not the good. But yeah. I don't know. That's yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my issue usually is people either abusing that power or influence or thinking they have more power than they actually have.
Yeah, I think it's the abuse of it.
Yeah,
I know that's what I don't like. I don't
definitely. Yeah.
There's a lot of people abusing a lot of things now. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like. Are there some scenarios or situations where like brands or people or something has gotten canceled and it shouldn't have?
The first person I can think of right now is Jonathan Majors.
Okay. Did he get fully canceled?
He didn't get fully canceled, but he lost a lot of either deals, his team and stuff like that. Yeah. When he ended up being
when he got accused.
When he got accused, they were saying that he's innocent, but they're actually going to take it to court anyway. They're going to go to trial anyway, even though everything that they have presented, video, audio, pictures, all of that, even though they've presented all of that to deem him innocent, they're still going to go on trial. But the fact that everybody basically just basically let him go or released him without even knowing if he was innocent or guilty.
Like they didn't give him a chance to prove his innocence
at all. It was just like, oh, we heard and we're going to let you go. Now, thank you, Marvel and Disney, for hanging on. I appreciate you guys because a lot of us do, because he's great as King and we want him to stay King. But no, yeah, I appreciate them
if he did, even though we, but also in the off chance that he did do what he did, he's gotta.
Absolutely. But I do appreciate Marvel and Disney not like, yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of the people jump ship immediately.
Yeah, like he didn't even. Parts. He could like. Yeah.
They wanted to distance themselves from the sitch.
They were like, oh, y'all didn't know what was going on before y'all just let them go.
There was a whole like ad campaign that was about to drop and they were like, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just irritates me.
I don't like how quick some people were ready to just automatically believe him. But at the same time, I understand. Because then I mean, some, it's probably, no, I don't want to say that. Well, no, like some people, it's like they are speaking from experience. So it's like, if they've already experienced that or know somebody, so it's like they're going to be more inclined to believe the victim. But also just in efforts not to victim shame, it's like, you kind of want to be like, why else would she just say this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, but the whole dropping him thing.
Yeah. Now I know in the beginning I was like, I don't know, but I was just hoping. I was like, just please let him be. I hope he's innocent. If not, then by all means.
Yeah.
But I was really hoping
the whole time. I hope he didn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like.
And not just so. That's what I was about to say. I wonder if some of us or the people that are like defending him super hard, if they're only doing that because of like
his
they
role,
like the characters, or something like.
Now some people may be doing that.
Like you got to get past that. He's still just a human. He could be really good at playing who he plays and be a trash human being.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
But if he didn't do it and he lost so much just off of a lie, that's what sucks to me that's what sucks.
That is the only thing that he was released off of a lie.
Yeah, like if it turns out, which if you're following it, some people are like discovering the evidence that makes it look like
he is completely
she could have made up a few things.
Golly. And it's crazy what's coming out, but I know we ain't gonna spend all of the time on Jonathan, but
so you think people dropped him too fast?
Absolutely.
I mean, well, yeah, I would agree. Like, I don't think
at least pause it, but I understand that people can't hold projects and stuff like that. So
because let's say they move forward and he actually
did it, and then they like blaming the company. I understand that. That's another perspective. Yeah.
So I understand the pause, and I understand if you have an immediate need to move forward and you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think somebody else that got done real dirty was Chrisette Michelle.
Man, yep.
Till this day.
To this day.
I'm not a fan of how she got done.
Absolutely not.
I think she's still recovering. She's making a comeback. She's.
Why y'all do that?
But like the way people dogged her for performing at the White House when she was not alone, it was not her song. And like, I think that was the worst case of canceling. That was one case where the canceling like really took effect. Like people really stopped listening to her. They stopped rocking with her. Like
you stopped hearing from her.
Well, and I don't blame her because people were like, they were talking real bad about her. And so instead of just ingesting all of that, all these insults and all this hateful stuff, I would take a step back from all of the things as well. Because it's like, if you do an interview, it's coming up. People are like all over your social media, in your comments. Who knows? People still probably send hate mail or like emails and all this stuff. Like, who knows what kind of stuff she was hearing and getting. And like, I think she might have even said like, even some of her family members might have like stopped talking to her for a moment or stuff. Like, you dealing with all of that, I would disappear too. But like, I hate how, she wasn't by herself.
She got canceled, but the other person didn't.
And like, it looked like two different ends of the spectrum. It seems like they made it out all right. And
absolutely did. Absolutely did.
And like I think what was worse is like nobody defended her
at all,
and like they just
unless we don't know. Yeah, I mean, but we didn't see it.
Well, even if they did defend her, it wasn't as loud as the people against her. I've always disliked how she was done. I thought it was it's bad on the people who canceled her's part. It was bad on like the people that let it happen. Even though, I mean, it's not their fault. I don't know. I feel like somebody should have said something, but then my question is like, is that really their responsibility? Did they have to say anything?
I mean,
she agreed to do it.
I don't. Y'all shouldn't have canceled Chrisette Michelle.
Yeah, nah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Especially her by herself.
Yeah. And that's that on that. Yeah, nah. She's the main one that got canceled. And shouldn't have
deserved it at all.
It's like she's still rebuilding and recuperating. Like there were still a few people that were still Team Chrisette, me included. Like I've always been Team Chrisette. So like she still had some rumbling support, but the non-support was so much louder.
Yeah.
And yeah, she dealt with
like,
a lot.
y'all don't even support me. Why y'all even saying anything?
She and she talked like she dealt with a lot. She did finally talk about it a couple years ago. I think the episode of the Terrell show she did, that was like the first time she like did an interview about the whole thing.
I'm gonna have to watch that again.
But yeah, that was my got canceled and absolutely didn't deserve it. Chrisette Michelle.
Y'all wrong for that.
So did the baby deserve to be canceled? That's what I was doing. I was looking up exactly what he said, but we probably couldn't say whatever he said on the show anyway. So
I actually do need to know what he said, because if it's anything of what I heard, he was definitely reckless. He was definitely reckless. But yeah,
I know he targeted a certain community.
Yeah.
And then he doubled down. He doubled down instead of apologizing once it was brought to his attention that he offended some folks.
Yeah.
I know he started losing like festivals and all that. But at the same time, there was still that group of people like, we don't care. We are still listening to and supporting the baby. Yeah, he had some homophobic remarks.
Wait.
I think that was the main thing that got him in trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did have most of that right. You at the part? Yeah. What?
I'm reading what they said he said.
And what's that was a little reckless. Oh, okay. I'm about to say you are not about to defend that.
No, that was reckless. It was reckless.
And then you see,
I'm sorry, y'all. I was reading exactly what they said he said. But basically, this is what Digital Music News. It just says the Charlotte-based rapper DaBaby is facing swift backlash after homophobic remarks he made. The comments on July 25th during his set at Rolling Loud Miami. When he took the stage for his Rolling Loud set, DaBaby went on a homophobic rant that caused quite a stir online. And I'm not going to read.
Like, you gonna read
oh
that?
Yeah, no.
You gonna?
I'm not gonna read what he said because it actually has what he said on here. But yeah, he needed to feel it. He needed to feel it for a little bit, and he did.
He did.
Kinda.
So that's my thing, because I don't listen to him. I don't know. I was wondering, like, was he still able to like do shows and stuff, or
he did? He continued with his shows.
Was he still doing well, like with ticket sales and stuff? Like people were. So, and that's my thing about Are You Ever Fully Canceled? Because he was getting pulled from festivals, and a lot of he had the whole public outrage, but people were still filling out his shows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, are you ever fully canceled if you have enough support, if you have enough of your people?
Yeah, and they believe they run with you no matter what. Yeah, you probably can't fully be canceled, and he was not fully.
So like, that's so okay. Another question: once you're canceled, should you be able? Can you redeem yourself? Or
Yes.
should you be able to redeem yourself?
Yes, absolutely. That's like forgive. I'm sorry, this goes
ahead.
into Jesus, but yeah, forgiveness. Like if you did something bad to regular people, would you want somebody to forgive you or to keep on throwing your mistakes down your throat, in your face?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or are there just some things that are
Not forgivable.
Yeah.
Jesus said. The Bible says.
Listen, yes. But also in the case of like, well, I'll finish my question, but like in the case of like, you know, like pop culture, so should a person be able to rise back to where they was or rebuild their career after they do something? Like, is there anything unforgivable that should prevent anybody from being able to rebuild their sitch?
Me going off of Christian values, I think everything is forgivable. I know people have done some crazy stuff because in my brain, I went straight to, since this was popular, and I don't know why everybody was just now getting to know who this boy was, the Jeffrey Dahmer situation.
Yes.
Now that was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Now he didn't try to redeem himself. Okay. I mean, some people don't want to. That it's unforgivable, but it's like, I don't know. Don't cancel me because I'm saying it, because like I said, that's absolutely wrong what he was doing.
Okay.
Absolutely. And in people's minds, that is unforgivable. We can't forgive you for that.
Okay. So let's say this man, let's say he was an actor or somebody famous, and we found out he was eating people. He went to jail for the time he did the stuff he did. He comes out of jail and he decides he wants to start acting and rebuilding his career. Should he be able to do that?
Did he apologize? Did he change his? Did he?
No apology. We'll go both scenarios. No apology.
He should go sit his tail down somewhere.
Okay.
When you have, I feel like when you have absolutely like shown compassion and like, you know what, accountability, you held yourself accountable.
Okay.
I believe that you can redeem yourself and build yourself back up.
So he's super popular. He goes to jail. We find out all the things he's done, all the chaos he's caused. He does his time. He comes out and he's apologetic. He realizes, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was messed up. I deserved everything I got. I'm back though. Now I'm working and I'm trying to rebuild my career, trying to regain some success. Should he be able to do that?
I think that he should. They should, but everybody's not gonna be forgivable, so he may not get as much as. But I really feel if someone was really apologetic and they really took accountability, I know it was really bad. I know that was really bad. That's hard.
It is.
Jesus, how did you do this?
Listen, because I'm like, or should he just quietly go sit down somewhere, maybe
retire,
find a quiet way to make some money? Let's not try to be a public figure anymore. Like, should he? Like, okay, I think that's what I'm wondering. Should they be able to start being rewarded for being them or being a public figure again after you find out? Or does it depend on the offense? Or is there nothing unforgivable? Should everybody have the opportunity to? I think that's what I'm trying to figure out.
And that's why we're people and he is God, because I in my brain I'm thinking on
like forgiveness.
Period. Regardless of what it was.
Are you that forgiving?
No. But I went and that's it's work every day to forgive. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard because that reminds me of this situation that I think I don't even know, I don't want to get it wrong, but somebody had killed a family member and they were in court, and I think it was either the parent, I think it was one of the parents, the father got up, and when they asked them if they want to say something, the parent got up and told the person that killed their family member, you know what? I know that you are going through what you're going through, and we lost this person, but I forgive you, and I love you. It reminds me of that. And they killed their family member.
If they can forgive them for that,
it's like,
why we can't forgive some of these other folks for some of the other stuff they done? Is that what you're saying?
I guess so.
Okay.
Regardless of what happened.
I mean, well, also, like, if we're pulling cases like that, Ahmaud Arbery, didn't his brother, like, hug the cop that shot him?
Maybe that was the situation.
And yeah,
I think that's it was. Sorry, I hit the mic. I think that was the situation.
Or if he didn't hug her, I know he told them.
I know he was like,
forgive
him.
Folks were upset about that.
Yeah,
like, why was he forgiving her? That's what's wrong with people.
But see, you know what? What I've learned is forgiveness is not for them. It's for you to release and not have that just sitting on you. Okay. Forgiveness is for yourself, not for them.
Come on, man.
Now, you don't have to forget. You don't say forget, but forgive.
Some people say, but
yeah.
But
forgive for you, so you won't have going through and making yourself mad and all of that because of what they've done. It's
a whole thing.
Work in progress. Lord Jesus, you tough. You tough, sir. Okay, because down here,
these people be cutting up.
you came down here. You know what's up. You know how people be acting. Yeah, that's hard, and everybody don't have that. So I mean, y'all don't cancel me because I want to forgive people.
Listen,
I'm still working.
You know what? Tina Campbell got in trouble.
Who was Tina Campbell?
Mary.
Oh my God!
Because she volunteered her support. She didn't necessarily say she was supporting Trump, but she was like, I'm praying for him or something like that.
Yeah, like, why can't we pray for him? We just disown all together.
Did she say she supports him? I hope she didn't.
I don't.
But I think people took it as that, of course.
I think I remember that. I don't think she said she support, but I think she will pray. She said she will pray for him. You pray for everybody. You pray for your enemies. You pray for people you don't care too much about. You do pray. Like, shoot. Prayer still works.
The thing with
God
that,
can work some. He can change overnight.
She nobody asked
based
her,
on
though.
him.
That was the thing.
Oh, she just automatically. Okay.
She just randomly posted, "Good morning, everyone. I have a perspective regarding our new president." Should I just keep reading? Okay. Oh, that's long. I'm not reading this whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, please have the post still there. Please say it's still there, because I did not mean to go to Facebook. Definitely not reading that whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole story. She's looking at the status.
I choose to believe better days are coming. I believe that although America, blah, 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 one nation under God, I understand that Donald Trump is our new president, not our God. So as a citizen, I choose to have a sensible expectation of him, accompanied by much prayer for him. And a complete dependency on God to work through him, as well as
absolutely
others that are in office to secure the welfare of this nation. I choose to opt out of the fear of the unknown, but rather opt in the hopeful expectation, because if God is for us, nothing can successfully stand against us. Oh, there's more. I thought I was at the end.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. But that part that she said, I totally agree with.
How long this?
Show it. Do it in the camera. Can y'all see? Can y'all see?
So long. Okay, so that's part.
Wow.
2.
Wow.
You got to swipe from the bottom.
Wow.
3. Are we at the bottom?
Wow.
4. Are we at the comments?
Yes.
That's 4 whole. swipe up.
She wrote a story.
That is so many words.
But that little part that you read, I absolutely agree. It don't mean that you have to agree with what he's doing or what anybody is doing that you don't agree with. That may not have the same beliefs and stuff that you have, but you can pray for somebody. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I choose to. Okay, this is probably where people. I choose to believe in President Trump. I choose to stand with him and pray for him.
Now, believe in him. I don't know, but you know, pray for him. Absolutely.
So I think that's probably where the people like, hey, now wait a minute now. I mean,
okay.
yeah.
I agree with the praying for.
Yeah, but the whole
now believing in
anything that looks remotely like support is like
yeah, believing in absolutely. You get my prayers. Yes, work through him and anybody else. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember what you said that triggered that memory. You said something about. Was it about you forgiving people and not wanting to be canceled for wanting to forgive people? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Something like that.
Y'all
and then
put it
and then you started saying.
But yeah, so
people
did find faults in her dissertation. It's still up on Facebook. All you got to do is Google it. And
she's like, I'm not taking it down.
Something will take you to it if you want to read it. I don't even know if I read all of it when it was
like
new.
Tina.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had a thought while we were talking about all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Was the first person canceled Michael Vick?
Seems like it. Seems like it. And that...
Do you agree with his
Nope.
cancellation?
I do not agree. No, I don't. Nope. Nope, I don't. I said what I said. No. No.
Why are you so?
Because a lot of people,
I
look.
I agree with you, so they can be mad at both of us.
I don't care.
We know.
I'm sorry. See, this is why I would be the person. I would be the reason. Okay, but no, absolutely not. He got canceled. No.
Yeah. No.
Consequences. Not even those type of consequences.
I feel like his were a little more intense than they needed to be. Weren't they trying to like make an example out of him or something?
Yeah.
Or did I make that up?
Yeah. That was the dumbest thing. When I remember that too.
Well, that's like the first case of that before it was even called being canceled.
Yeah.
That I recall. And now somebody older than me may remember something, but like that was the first big one that I know of.
I wish I would care about people the same way I care about dogs.
It would be nice. It would absolutely be nice.
I wish it was like that.
I'm not gonna start calling out the main. I know like the main. There's like one main player that comes up a lot of times when people talking about Michael Vick, and they're like, but this other guy still gets to play with no problem.
There's a couple guys that gets to play when they've done crazy stuff.
So yeah, there's that.
There's a couple still in the league. Are they still in the league?
I don't know. I don't think the one I'm thinking of.
They're probably retired.
Yeah, I think he's old.
But yo,
you don't have it open.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that.
Another one is Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He did nothing but bring awareness. He brought awareness to brutality in our communities, and he got canceled, kicked out
for following instructions and suggestions. Didn't somebody in the military suggest, hey, maybe just kneel instead of not, whatever he was doing before kneeling. Like somebody in the military suggested, hey, maybe kneel instead.
I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, he definitely got done dirty as well. Yeah. So I guess so Michael Vick, Chrisette Michelle, and Colin Kaepernick probably have had the worst cases of being canceled. Because I feel like anybody else that got canceled was only partially canceled or they've bounced back.
Yeah.
Oh, Paula Deen. But she said the N word.
Oh.
Well, Paula Deen lost all the things, but Joe Rogan still has his podcast and all of that, and he said it multiple times.
Who else got what's her name? Martha Stewart.
Has she said anything problematic?
No, I think she went to jail for something.
That was
okay. Never mind. Sorry, Martha. Sorry, Martha.
You can't be coming for Snoop's best friend.
My bad. Look, and then she came out. You know what? People, y'all pick and choose who y'all want to cancel. That's my issue. You pick and choose. That's crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
Sorry, Martha.
I was say I don't think Martha did nothing. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
Her crimes were, they were a little less problematic.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I don't really know what she went to jail for.
Yeah.
Like I have an idea, but I could have pulled that out of the sky.
Or something?
No,
it wasn't.
Wasn't it like tax stuff? I thought it was.
Y'all don't give me the line. Don't look. Don't.
We made up a whole. It could have been anything.
Shoot, let me look up what she went to jail for. She went to prison. Shoot. Martha Stewart. What she go to prison for? What you go to prison for, honey? What was it? What did you do? Hold on, y'all. We trying.
Do you think her friendship with Snoop is problematic or it's perfectly fine?
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, financial crimes.
Okay.
Sorry, not drugs. Sorry.
As long as she didn't like rob nobody like that housing dude. Like.
Oh. Yeah, financial crimes. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't, Lord.
I didn't send you to prison for drugs, honey. Jesus. Sorry.
Funny. Okay. Do we want to talk about any other people or brands or anything, or anything else related to cancel culture that you want to discuss? We've said it depends on the sit.
Well, there's another situation where they were halfway canceled. People still shop. H&M.
Oh yeah.
Where they had the situation where
that kind of came and went. So it's like people will decide, we're angry,
and
let's not do this.
Not anymore.
Then,
let's go shop.
Yeah, it was the coolest monkey in the jungle or whatever.
Yeah, they had a black child on their website, basically promoting a hoodie that said, what did it say again?
The coolest monkey in the jungle.
The coolest monkey in the jungle. What I would like to say is, y'all companies that's out here, any company, large and small, can y'all please have a like a group or something in y'all's company that looks at that has melanin people in it?
You need a diverse staff on your approval line.
Yes, your PR something or promotional marketing.
Like, who approved this is the question. And you didn't have nobody. You didn't run this by nobody that could be like, hey,
right?
Maybe not.
Y'all's marketing team needs to be diverse. Never, you don't want it, and I mean that's totally up to you. But every company should have a diverse. I don't even know if it's marketing. Is it marketing, promotional team?
Well, I think whoever created that product, that design process needed to be not approved.
It's like who looked at this before y'all put it out?
Yeah, so whoever designed it, somebody should have approved the design. Somebody should have stopped it then. But let's say the design got through.
Yeah.
Once you get through that, I think then it's marketing's job to be like, hey, maybe
y'all taking pictures, the photo shoot, and nobody parents that saw your child, because I'm sure he didn't go by himself. Y'all didn't think anything about it.
Added, like maybe he just took a photo in the blank hoodie, and then they added the design onto the.
That you're right. It happens sometimes.
So it could be one of those things, but it still, that means the marketing and the design, somebody between marketing and design should have, and whoever finalized what campaigns go out, the campaign manager, somebody should have stopped.
Ain't no black people in y'all's unless they don't care either.
Well, a bunch of diversity people just got fired. It's like 4 different companies, and they were all in the diversity or inclusion field, and they all like literally just got fired like last week or so. Within the last month,
that they did, or
I never got an answer of what happened. I just kept seeing the headline. Like, I think it was 4 women, and they all worked in some sort of diversity or inclusion field or position, and they all just got fired. And then I think I saw somebody else say some black people just got fired from ESPN or something. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. So listen, even if they had a diversity sitch, they might not even listen to them.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe y'all don't care, because I mean, and I guess that's why I'm like, this is where the forgiveness and stuff come in. But sometimes I'm just like, y'all put this out, and then everybody's jumping down your throat, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, and you take it back. It's like, but you weren't thinking this. Maybe not. Everybody don't think. Everybody's. It's frustrating. It's annoying. Like, stop it before it goes out, unless you just absolutely don't care. But
because it's like, how could you not know it's problematic at this point?
Yeah, because now you apologize, and it's like, but what? I don't know.
But then also, there are so many things that are. And I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just talking about in general. There are so many things that are problematic. It might be hard for one to know which, like, is this also problematic or not? But then that's when you actually have somebody on staff that can tell you. Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was.
Diversion, people getting fired, problematic stuff. So many problematic things.
It's not coming back.
We was talking about H&M. People apologize and whatnot, and then blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Don't keep thinking of stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I got it.
Oh.
Jeez. I've noticed, I don't know. I've noticed that some companies do it to get the attention. Just to bring attention.
So then that's our fault. For
companies, celebrities, like
doing problematic stuff.
Yeah. To get that attention anyway, and then later we'll take care. We'll handle it later.
They know we can just throw out this half-done apology,
right?
And
we're gonna give y'all a section in our stores for Black History, and then we're gonna move on afterwards. Oh Jesus, I still love y'all. I'll still shop there. I'm not talking about H&M, but let's see, Balenciaga. The Balenciaga ad where they had the kids holding bears that were in the the bondage whips and chains, that was a lot. Locks. But people still shopping. Balenciaga.
Ugly shoes.
You think they
a whole nother?
Oh, okay. They just, it's like nothing. It's just look like socks.
No, not those.
Oh, there's some other ones.
They look like Skechers, like the Skechers kids used to wear in school.
See, I only know about the ones that look like socks.
No, I don't mind those. I mean, it's still,
yeah,
they're not ugly though.
But see, like who was the creative director for that? Like, y'all didn't think about that? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but that was absolutely inappropriate. Oh, I actually like those.
Of course you do. I like those. Them.
I like chunky shoes. What's those? Ooh, what's those? Are those Nikes? What are those? Or are they all Balenciaga?
That's on Temu.
No. Well, I like the chunkies. But yeah, who? I don't know. Who was the creative director for that?
Yeah, whoever thought let's have kids holding bondage bears? Like
where was your mind? What was you thinking?
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody had a problem with it before putting it out. Like everybody, that's what I'm like. Nobody's thinking. Everybody lost. Nobody's like
a whole team of people saw that and thought that was okay. They saw nothing weird about
a full photo shoot.
Like
I'm sure there was a lot of people on the photo shoot behind the scenes, and nobody thought that was
like who would conceive that idea? Oh, kids, bondage bears.
Yes, perfect. Let's put it together. This is awesome.
Yeah, nah. But So yeah, they got a lot of backlash, but like you said, I think that one quietly went away,
and people are still buying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anywho.
Yeah, so that goes back to my point. Most things are never fully canceled. I think some people get hit a little harder. It takes harder. It takes longer for them to come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if you have enough secluded support, you'll be fine.
Yeah. 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 Look at Kanye. He's still going.
Yeah.
He's still being supported.
But the thing is, not everybody is on the let's cancel Kanye thing. Some people either agree what he said or they don't like what he says. They have no problem with his actions, or they was like, well, I don't really care what he talking. I'm going to get these shoes anyway. Other shoes I don't really like, but hey.
And now I don't like those, but yeah.
But so
that's an example.
It's like selective outrage or selective participation in the cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
That's even like NFL. People were supposed to boycott that, and
I'm sorry,
NFL is doing just fine.
I'm one of the supporters. I'm sorry. I like my football.
No, you could watch college football.
But see, I gotta be there.
People find the reason to justify. We're like, y'all go ahead. I'm not, because maybe they're not as outraged about whatever the thing is.
Because people were really upset that we, like, even some of us were posting about football. Or
because y'all weren't supposed to be participating in nothing to do with the NFL. It's pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
But
and I don't even remember what was going on. I don't remember what was going on.
Like why you were supposed to boycott him?
Yeah,
because of Colin. You're supposed to boycott him for Colin.
Oh, so it was that whole situation.
Yes. And then I'm sure they did some other reckless stuff in the process.
Yeah, there's been.
And then penalizing others and him and everybody, for the kneeling and all of that. It was like, I think his attention probably kickstarted all the things. But, I mean, the NFL's probably been doing some regular stuff for a long time anyway. So people were finally
people
like,
can't fully shut them down because they making money. A lot of money.
Y'all ought to be ashamed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is I can easily not watch football.
Can you?
I don't know. I think I might have lied to
You're
myself.
the problem.
I am the problem.
You and you alone.
Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm
sorry. But also, yeah, I got nothing.
I think they felt it a little bit, like it was a tiny.
Okay.
Because I think people were dropping out of performances.
Maybe.
For Super Bowl and
possibly.
A lot of tickets weren't being purchased and stuff like that.
I mean, I think they saw a decrease in some, but I don't.
It wasn't enough to. Yeah. Now I didn't go to the game. I was just watching on TV. Y'all, I'm sorry. Don't cancel me.
What's done is done.
Yeah. Y'all back on it too. Back watching.
Some never left like you, so it's fine. Well, it's not fine. I don't know.
I'll support Colin. I do.
I was really excited when I thought he was actually about to get put on another team.
Me too.
I was really happy for him. Not sure what happened with that, but
They ain't gonna. They're not.
but yeah,
They not. This cancel culture, Jesus.
you know, I don't. That's all I got on that.
Wonder if cancel culture can be for us too,
Like,
for regular people. You lied. We're gonna cancel you.
but like, does it really affect them like that?
You just robbed
Business
somebody.
owners, sure, but like just regular citizens, no, because they be like, "Well, I didn't know you anyway."
I don't have no money. Can't say no money.
Or
cancel me. Jesus. Yes. So yeah, people that have businesses or have money.
yeah, I think
Those are the people
I think
that
that's the only
I
time
think
it
it's
actually
for.
matters. If it hits your pockets,
Or your career.
which translates to your
Politics.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't cancel us. On me. It's not Dominique's fault. It's me. Okay? It's me. Come me. Okay?
Or just leave us be.
Look. Again. Let me tell you something.
You don't have to. You don't even gotta tell them. They know.
Lord. Well, y'all, thank you for joining us for another episode.
Yes.
Y'all stop canceling people that don't need to be canceled. Okay?
But is that not relative? Like, it depends on the person. They could feel very strongly about what they're feeling about that person. And yeah.
Look. Just don't be out here judging people when you doing stupid stuff too at home. That's all I'm saying. You gonna judge, you gotta be Jesus.
Okay.
You gotta be on his level to judge.
All right. And we are not.
So there you go. But yeah, thank you for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. We hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. Don't be disrespectful. Okay. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Please.
We can have a respectful conversation, okay, as grown adults, like I said a couple episodes ago. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, share. Let us know your thoughts. I really want to know, like, what your thoughts are about on the subject.
Culture real? Should it be a thing? Is anyone ever fully canceled? I think those are our main questions.
Yeah.
Should people be able to come back from being canceled?
Yes.
Those are our questions that need answers, please, and thank you.
Yes. And, make sure you listen to us on all podcast platforms. You can watch us on YouTube and Spotify. And we'll see y'all on the next. I love y'all. I'm not mean. Okay. I just want to put that out there. It's just some situations be irritating me. And I love y'all. I love y'all. I am praying for everybody. I'm working. He's working. He's working. I'm being worked on. Okay. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, depending on your location.
Whatever you're watching.
Yes. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.